entirety of the seaon. The visitors come in from Lindenwood University, the Lions in their first season competition. Let's say, but Kamara, Holmes, Blakeney, Elvis, Šaravžamcın. These are guys that they are very excited about and expect big things from tonight. Is Anthony Grant, his sixth season at Dayton, 102 wins. CBS Sports preseason ranking had Dayton as high as 18, and the Flyers were number 1.
But you know, Dwight, when you talk to Anthony Grant and his staff, they don't really care about the polls right now. They're searching for some identity with this team. It's early. They'll have to find it out, and here's a good chance tonight.
Elvis. Double team in underneath. Reverse. Shot for three. Is good. Šaravžamcın from Mongolia makes his presence known.
Here's a look on the ball reversal right here. Feet set, hands ready. Nothing but net.
Versus. Back out top. Oh, lovely pass underneath. And Holmes takes care of the rest.
We're going to see a few of these tonight, but here's a strong finish. Here's your preseason pick. Yep, he's going to have to do that, and we talked about assuming some leadership role as well. But how about the big fella, the freshman from Mongolia, taking it strong to the basket.
Šaravžamcın, 5 points. Here's another look at Holmes. He uses 2 hands to deposit that one. The Flyers lead. But the early returns here are Dayton Flyers looking pretty good. Haven't missed a shot yet and playing hard defensively.
You know, the one thing that I kind of looked back last year in terms of what they did from the three-point area, Dwight, you know, and they shot close to 36% from the three, which is really a pretty average number. And I think Anthony Grant would love to see that percentage jump up a little bit. Most opponents only shot 32%, which really is good, but they're going to go inside, but they got that outside shooting as well.
Inside 16 minutes to play, lob underneath, a little reverse, doesn't go, but kept alive and then out of bounds. Possession to Lindenwood. Šaravžamcın is showing some stuff.
Deron Holmes, the sophomore, 6'10", 231 pounds.
Kind to the Dayton Flyers last season. It's an area they've really emphasized thus far in preseason, and it looks far to Holmes. 14 minutes to play here in the half. Rule was checked in for the Flyers.
Dwight Lindenwood trying to kind of crush that situation by double teaming in the post, but good ball reversal here for Dayton.
Holmes lob in underneath. Some room to work. Denied. Back into the half-court set. Ewell out, head of the key. What a family tradition the Ewells are in Dayton basketball. Lob underneath and a nice little fingertip roll. Kamara with the finish. Ewell out on the left. Slows things down. Shot for three, not this time.
If you're the Lions, but this is how you build your program. We got to look at Missouri here in a couple weeks, so they're going to chew off some tough opponents here. The kids are going to learn. It's early in the season.
From the corner, in and out, and there's a push.
Well, there's a little push out on the pass right there. A little pressure, probably got him afterwards just with his left forward to a strong finish, obviously, but the turnover thing bothers every head coach at every level. But more importantly, when you're...
Gokeji got the rebound. Zimmy checked in. Ewell is now out. Amsil on the ball. But nonetheless, they are gradually widening their advantage over Lindenwood the first time.
Coach there, Bob McKillick's son, has taken over at Davidson, and then of course Archie Miller's at Richmond. So I know there was a block, but that's what you got to be able to do offensively if you're the Lions right now. You got to make some penetration. It was more, let's find out what's going on here with these calls, but it's
shot clock, little pull-up, back iron. Sharavjamcın shows that he can hit the glass as well. Holmes. Back out to Elvis. Pump fakes, drives, loses the dribble, picks the ball up. Blakeney called.
Late in December and then January and February.
Holmes.
Self-involved in this offensive.
Yeah, 7:17 the time remaining here in the first half. Dayton slowly but surely expanding their advantage. Season again.
You know, I always tell people when I'm doing these games, I say, you won't believe the atmosphere that you get here at University of Dayton Arena. It's unbelievable. And the fan support, not just from the student section, of course, but just the whole community gives it such a flavor in here. It's such a nice atmosphere. As a player, you got to love it, but just that. Very good patience offensively for the Dayton Flyers.
Just a tick under 53% from the field, but have hit
it up on him, but that's easier said than done. There's a good look at the redshirt sophomore out of Brampton, Ontario. A DePaul transfer, played a lot of games up there. Up really well. 20 seconds remaining here on the shot clock for the Dayton Flyers.
Inside pass, but tied up was Holmes. And that's a foul.
You're never going to fault that. The Lions are still just kind of hanging around here. They just really haven't shot the ball well. The turnovers are up. They're just trying to get into
28-15. Dayton has led throughout. Nice little entry pass. And Kamara, no doubt about that. On the 3.5-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Dayton well in control of the scoreboard, but to use your phrase, hanging around is Lindenwood. From the left side, round comes to Caldwell. What the heck for three? That one's long. Into the corner, diagonal pass, shot for three. That's off the
little transition 3-on-1.
Bodies go up a dozen. They've had a double-digit lead for quite some time. The Flyers have the advantage, up a dozen. And we should mention, they've had some injury problems. And
15 on the shot clock right now. There's a foul. That's not probably the kind of foul that Anthony Grant would like to see right there with 20 on the shot clock. Back to 20 here on the. And for Anthony Grant right now for the Flyers, boy, they're making it difficult to get anything up in the air.
Lindenwood, 2 of 11 from three-point range.
Good spacing offensively for the Flyers. They love that pick and roll, and then the strong pass on the inside.
Holmes in a crowd. Couldn't quite get that one to drop. It sat on the rim and decided to go the other direction. 1:45 to play here in the first half.
Get up to the top of the key. Trimble trying to get it to the basket. They're going to have an opportunity here to shoot a couple free throws, trying to cut into this lead a little bit.
The capacity crowd at the University of Dayton Arena, and Anthony Grant's team, a little bit of an uneven performance. Got off to a hot start, cooled down a bit, struggling with some free throw shooting, but still have a 14-point advantage over the Lions of Lindenwood. Tiger Joe
three, but boy, did the Flyers really get aggressive on?
All right, first half stats brought to you by Cincinnati area Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Anything in particular jump out at you?
Well, I think
Lindenwood, 35-21. Dayton shooting 48% from the field, so the opening 20, 32%. Flyers quickly into the front court. Holmes. Kamara And he's called for the Trimble in the lane. Shot is rejected by Kamara. Offensive foul on the Flyers' first possession.
Well, these are the specialty plays that every team works on.
3 on the shot clock.
See what the Flyers do here. You got to think they're trying to throw it up to the rim here. Try to get something quick.
Holmes backs in, puts up the shot. It's blocked.
Ability to kind of get himself to the basket. Got wrapped around there with the right arm. Going to have an opportunity here. You know, I think every coach will hear.
Jumps out at you.
Yeah. When I think of it, I think of Joe Petroselli as well, though, obviously.
Joe Pa.
Oh, yeah. Got to make a little bit of an effort, a little push right here. If you're Lindenwood, just kind of seeing what you can do here this next span, this 4 or 5 minutes this evening versus Dayton, but he can do that. Those are the shots that he's going to get quite a few of those all season long.
The last 14 shots has been converted for Lindenwood. Pass in underneath, won't go. Put back, still won't go. And now we have a whistle. Clock is paused. 7 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this one. And the date going, but balanced scoring, and they've done some good work defensively. At the end of the day, free throw shooting is still for 3 at the other end. Nope. Amsil wide open with the rebound. Long distance 3. Count it. Kamara. Amsil. Blakeney drives to the hoop and gets fouled in the process.
You know, scheduling for college
comes up short. Transition opportunity for the Dayton Flyers. Pass in underneath. Holmes. 15 on the shot clock. Amsil. Nearly lost the dribble. Double teamed. Jumps up, diagonal pass. Shot is up. Sharav gets the 3. Centerville, South Dayton suburb, and they feed him a lot. Want to get some more meat on the bones.
Here he comes, full chop off pass.
The slam and the foul as Holmes with emphasis to the hoop.
Doesn't get more pretty than this right here. Little drop off pocket pass and the strong finish. Holmes taking it. Another one more look right here. That's a freshman making that little dish for the finish.
Caldwell picks up his 5th foul.
Like I said, they didn't accomplish what they wanted to last year. They had an outstanding year, but oh boy. There you go.
Turnover and the dunk from Blakeney. And Lindenwood calls a timeout. Erupts.
Well, the pressure just wearing on you right now if you're Lindenwood. Nice little pass there from Holmes to Blakeney for that finish right there.
6. Dayton has hit 4 consecutive field goals. Talking a little bit about Lindenwood and the evolution that they're going to have.
And that tells you what he's got back. But again, you know, that what that relates to also is now the expectation level. People expect that you're going to have a great year.
Yeah.
There's one injury, a couple of guys banged up right now, so things can change too. But I think Anthony Grant's got it on the right track right now. Got good personnel. They're well coached, well disciplined. They'll have a chance for a great season here in the University of Dayton.
Amsil for three, gets it, and is fouled by Childs. And that'll take us to the under 4 time.
To play games, especially when they start coming at you real fast.
Foul is called. Mongolia Mike, as the Dayton Daily News has come to refer to him in the most affectionate way. Such a great story. We've touched upon some of his background, but somehow got from Oregon to Ohio.
How about that?
It's not on a direct flight, but he did end up a flyer.
That's right. That's the most important part.
And Trimble with the finish. Pass deflected away. Good effort there by Wokeji to get the ball back. Yule's pass is deflected. Penetration move, handoff to Amsil. Little turnaround hook, front iron, and net. Other end. Really is balanced scoring for the Flyers. Holmes has 13 points. Blakeney 13. Left-handed effort, no good, but there is a whistle. And foul on the reach-in. Some balanced scoring for the Flyers. They got off to a slow start in the second half. We talked about that, but they have really turned it on.
I think, you know, you learn a little bit about yourself as you get into these games now, especially these early season games, and how you're going to execute all plays. You know, you learn a lot about each other, and you continue to get better, and you're going to have some ups and downs. It's a long basketball season. Unlike in football, you know, there's...
And that'll do it as the free throw is missed. And the Dayton Flyers wrap this one up. We'll have a chance to talk with Coach Grant here momentarily. An efficient night? What do you think?
Yeah.
And from the Lindenwood perspective, they probably got what they needed.
Always moves me coming out on opening night and to see the crowd. You know, it's a special feeling. You know, so many of our fans, you know, just for decades. There's a love affair with this program, so, you know, it's a great way to open the season to see this building electric.
Welcome back inside the University of Dayton Arena, where tonight the Flyers. It's brought to you by Bob Ross Auto Group. Bob Ross Auto Group, Loop Road at 48 in Centerville. You're the boss with Ross.
Well, a nice little pocket pass. Saw his teammate coming there for that strong finish. You're getting a real close-up look at it.
Yeah, Saturday, November 19th, when Dayton welcomes Robert Morris to